Hi, everybody. It's the baseball head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion. Your host, welcome back to the baseball head, too. Hope you like this video. So, we're going to go through the MLB power rankings for the first weekend, of the Major League season of 2025. And what have we learned? Not much. You're not going to learn anything. You're not going to learn anything after 4 games. But, let's go through it. And this is from CBS. Headline, MLB Power Rankings. Undefeated Dodgers take number 1 spot, but hard to read much into first weekend of the baseball. Really, Matt Schneider of CBS Sports. And what do we know about the 2025 MLB season? Not much more than a week ago. Let me write about this. And it's a 12-minute read. It's a 12-minute read. I'm not going to read this whole thing. So we're not going to go through all this. But we'll start at the list. Oh my God, it's like a preamble. Oh my goodness. Let's start at number 1. Shall we? Let's start at number 1. Number 1, the Dodgers. Really? Dodgers, the first defending championship team to start the following season 5-0 since the 1985 Tigers. That Tigers team finished with 84 wins. Missed the playoffs. Do with that what you will. It shouldn't be much. No, they're going to run away with that division. But that division is going to be very competitive with the teams underneath. The Padres are going to be good. Diamondbacks are going to be good. Number 2, the Philadelphia Phillies. The offense disappears from time to time, just like it did for a while on opening day and the whole game on Sunday. They still win far more often than not, and you can't ask for more than 2 of 3 on the road. Look the way he wrote it. It's like some big deal. Number 3, the Texas Rangers. One of the many reasons the writer liked the Rangers a lot more this season was, they believed in a bounce-back campaign from Adolis Garcia. So far, so good over 3 games. It's a comeback. It's a comeback for the Rangers. And number 4, a bunch of people crying about the Yankees losing legal bats that look different is beyond hilarious. If it were the Rays, we'd already have seen a dozen stories about how brilliant they are for the new design. Get a grip. If it was the Mets, they'd be complaining. They'd want that Major League Baseball would be confiscating all kinds of bats fast. And then Whitey Herzog was confiscating Howard Johnson's bat back in 1987. If you're old enough, you'll understand the reference. Number 5, the San Diego Padres. Since returning from the catastrophic 22 season, Fernando Tatis Jr. has been anywhere from pretty good to great. Yeah, but he's a PED user. We'll get into a PED user on Tuesday. But the Braves, good. Number 6, the Astros. They haven't really hit much, but the rotation end up being their calling card anyway. That pitching staff's really good. Number 7, the Diamondbacks. Not only was the Lord Segurio homer in the 8th inning Sunday a game-time blast, it was the first Diamondbacks home run by someone other than Eugenio Suarez. Suarez hit 4 in his first 3 games. Number 8, small sample aside, after the brutal second half from Adley Rutschman last year, it's really nice to see him start the new season off swinging a hot bat. Number 9, the Mariners. One bullpen meltdown aside, the Mariners are what you'd expect so far, right? Good pitching and a lack of runs. Number 10, the Guardians. Series win on the road against a playoff team to start the year. You doubted them? For shame. This is what they do. It's only 3 games. It's only 3 games. You doubted. At number 11, the New York Mets. 5 runs in 3 games. After signing Juan Soto, of course, he's the only one hitting really, but if that continues, it won't be long until the talk radio caller crowd finds a way to blame him. They didn't blame him today, but on Monday. But you don't need the callers, folks. I would mention when it comes to these callers, they screen the calls. Okay, they bring in the calls that act like crazy. And Mets, by the way, scored 10 runs on Monday against the Marlins. Number 12, and they're going to take a big hit. The Atlanta Braves, they haven't won anything. And F the Braves and the fans and the horse they rode in on. Next up, the Red Sox. Where's Jurickson Profar? Oh, that's right. Suspended for 80 games. Next up, the Boston Red Sox. Rafael Devers and Tristan Cassis were 1 for 32. What? 1 for 32 with 19 strikeouts in this 4-game series to start the season. Now, they're talking about Devers begging to get traded. But the reality is, if this happened in the middle of the season, nobody would be talking about it. He'll turn around. He's a great hitter. Number 14, the Cubs. And a vacuum split in Arizona is perfectly fine. That loss Sunday, though, was a gut punch early in the season. And the bullpen already seems worrisome after 3 games. Next up at 15, the Kansas City Royals. The Royals had a tough opponent to start the year, but they were also at home and have high expectations. Because they don't play a team that had a losing record last season until April 22nd. Okay? Number 16, the Tigers. Certainly sucks to start 0-3, but the Tigers just spent 6+ weeks in Florida for spring training and flew to Los Angeles to deal with the best team in baseball and stood toe-to-toe with them. Even though they went 0-3, they stood toe-to-toe. There shouldn't be anything negative taken from that. They've lost 3 games. Weird writing. Number 17, the Brewers. Not much went right, but it's only 3 games. That's 4 games. They get their asses kicked by the Yankees, and then they played the Cardinals on Monday. They gave up 11 runs. Number 18, the Cardinals. Again, only 3 games in, but Nolan Arenado's killing the ball. That's a good sign regardless of how the team plays. He either greatly helps them in the race or they fall out of the race, and he has great value in a trade. But here's the thing about him. He has a no-trade clause. And will he accept the trade? Don't know. Number 19. The Minnesota Twins. Rough start to lose 3 after Royce Lewis went down late in the spring. Good news, the White Sox are next. The White Sox have played well to start the year. Hopefully they won't be another disaster like they've been, especially last year. Number 20. The Blue Jays. Last season was a lost year for Bo Bichette. And now he's in a contract year. So far, so good. Given his pre-2024 track record, I'm ready to declare him back to his old self. Okay. The 3 games. Next up at 21, the Rays. Boy, they really collapsed where they are. The Rays have gotten excellent starting pitching so far. Of course, we need to hold off on any conclusions because in addition to the whole small sample thing, they're facing the Road Rockies. Number 22, the Giants. They showed moxie on opening day. In their comeback, while there were reasons to come away encouraged about both Justin Verlander and Robbie Ray. All in all, it's a nice start in Cincinnati. The Reds, they played a competitive series where they could have won 2 of 3, and you could squint your way to saying they could have swept the Giants. Instead, the Reds are now actually 2-2. They beat up, I guess, on the Cubs on Monday. Terry Francona just needs more time to work his magic. Yeah, 3 games. It's not enough for a magic trick. You need about a month and a half. At number 24, the Homeless Athletics. Fun start to the season for Tyler Soderstrom. The A's have a few of those types. Number 25, I don't know what that means. The Washington Nationals, the consensus on the Nats heading into this year was that they were ready to contend, but were ready to be a pest to the 3 NL East contenders. This series pretty well summed that up. Lost 2 of 3, but really made the Phillies sweat on opening day. Number 26. Number 26. Pitching a position player on opening day. Break out the old Angels LOLs. That's not... What? They had a position player pitching on opening day? Well, that's not a good start. The Marlins. What the Marlins have shown so far, fight, good pitch. Well, not good pitching on Monday. They give a lot of home runs. 4 home runs to the Mets. Number 28, the Pirates. I thought during the spring that the Pirates committed malpractice and not trying harder to win during Paul Skeen's cheap years. They just went 1-3 in Miami. Yeah, they don't give a shit. Owen doesn't care. Number 29, the worst team in the National League. The Rockies. There's nothing to say here. The White Sox. My over 53.5 wins pick is pacing toward victory. They're 2-2. And of course on Monday, Martin Perez pitched really well. He pitched a no-hitter into the 6th inning. He looked really good with the White Sox. So they're now 3-2. So I think they're going to be much better this year. Again, new manager there. You know, that's sort of when you have a bad year like last year, you can't be anything but better. You know, but Let me know what you think about this video. And, of course, please subscribe to Baseball Tattoo, and I'll see you later.